race fans, and welcome once again to the iRacing Sunday Night Fever ARCA series here. Here we are, round 8 for the good old days 200 here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Boy, they got a beautiful day out here to race. 71-degree air temperature, partly cloudy, winds gusting a little bit at 6 miles an hour. That track temperature is a little warm at 170 degrees. And if you look at some of the cars out there, you'll notice that they don't have the regular paint schemes that you normally would see for the drivers. That's because they're running a retro 90s race today. And other than that, all your favorite drivers are out on the track ready to get it on for 200 laps. They got 3 faster pairs and a 30 incident limit before they're disqualified. And as always, we'd like thank you for joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to know each time we go live, click that notification bell. Now they're getting the old clock on the wall. I think is showing how much time we have left. We have just a couple of minutes left. So before we do that, let's bring up the points as they stand. Boy, Shane Wilden, he has jumped right into the lead there, 906 points. William Brown right there getting close with 851. Justin Barkley third. That's Daniel Wilkerson fourth. Frederick Hofstetter in fifth position. Dean Weeks sixth. Max Davies seventh. In eighth, we have Jason Ricketts, Nick Cannon ninth, and Johnny Castle rounds out the top 10. And I tell you, as we scroll down and look at the points, everything is very tight there, folks. Very, very tight. And there are some ties there. Look at their Phantom Martinez and Matt Forns. They're running 18th, 19th respectively, tied at 611 points. Down there, 24th and 25th, you have Ken and Heath and Adam Ailshire. They're all knotted up at 559. And plenty of points going around and everything to race for. Chad Hitchcock and Mickey Newman, they're only 1 point between the two of them. And I tell you, it's just every single race counts. You never know what's going to happen. And you just got to keep on racing and hammer down. And you never know, you know, you may be back 10th or 9th, and you might find yourself up in the top 5. And the clock is just counted down to 0, so they're getting ready to head out onto the track for qualifying. We'll wait for some cars to come out on the track here. I think I see Nick Cannon coming out. You know, I keep forgetting that, folks. They actually do the they do their qualifying before the race now. That's something new that they just started, I think, last week or so, and I almost forgot. They do their qualifying, and I think they actually line up according to points. And so now we've got the starting grid, folks coming onto the grid. And while they were doing that, let's take a look at the starting lineup here. On the pole, we've got Shane Wilden Sr., followed by William Brown. And this is based on the points there, so Wilden's up at the front. That's Daniel Wilkinson's third, Dean Weeks fourth, Max Davies fifth, Jason Ricketts sixth position, and seventh we have Nick Cannon. Johnny Castle eighth. Albert Hewins ninth. Eugene Thorne rounds out the top 10. Then we have Carl Rourke 11th. Brian Chu starting in that 12th position. Then 13th we have Ryan Sword, Ryan Jurek 14th. 15th Phantom Martinez. 16th Dave Corshane. 17th we have Roland Landry. Ken Heath starts in the 18th position. Ricky Montgomery 19th. Eddie Rivers 20th. Michael Lester 21st. Jeff Wimmer 22nd, Rhea Ferris, league owner, starting 23rd position. Chad Hitchcock 24th. 25th position, we have Poppy Jean Duda. And 26th, Joe Archer. Tommy Boy Taylor starting in 27th position. Brian Treadwell is 8th. 29th is Kevin Bowen. Robbie Bice is 30th. 31st, Quentin Williams. David Salter 32nd. Michael W. Robinson starting 33rd. Michael Zuber starting 34th position. And actually, that is it. Shane Wilden is bringing around. Lights are out on the pace truck, getting ready for 200 laps here, folks, here at historic North Wilkesboro Speedway. As they're making their way down the backstretch, give a quick shout out to our sponsors, Duda's Plumbing and Heating and Air Conditioning, no drips allowed, and also Archer's Paint Shop. Okay, here comes the pace truck, and pace truck is in. Waiting for that green flag, and we've got it. We're racing here at North Wilkesboro. Rolling with a good start. Boy, look at him and William Brown. William Brown actually better start, got right ahead of the 5 there. Man, he just took off like he was shot out of a cannon and then wheeled, and he's fighting back. Both of them have put some distance between them. In third place, Dean Weeks. Weeks is right there. He's got Jason Ricketts close behind, followed by Johnny Castle. That's Daniel Wilkerson, Max Davies and company. There's Eugene Thorne back there as well. Everybody's really tight back here. Oh, we got look like the 08 there spinning. I think that was Johnny Castle.
Caution.
That's going to bring out the caution here. And caution here on lap number 3. Oh, a few cars wadded up there. Brian Treadwell, see Roland Landry, he's showing some damage as well. Let's see here. Let's see where that started, I guess. Let's see. Let's go back and let's try to find out where exactly that started at. Let's take a look at Michael Zuber here in the replay. Okay, it was already happening in front of him, and he got caught up in it. The 87. Actually, he didn't get caught. He just slowed down. Let's see if we can find someone else here that might have been involved in that. Here's Brian Treadwell. We'll look from his perspective in the roof cam here, see if it's happening. And he did catch a little bit of curb there, and now he's going around right there, and they're also spinning in front of him as well. Oh, and the 97, Rhea Ferris, caught him just a little bit. Let's take a look at David Salter, the 20 car there. He's rolling along, and okay, the 48 is already spinning. That's I think that's what started that part. That was Brian Treadwell. We'll go ahead and then you see Salter. He slowed down. Treadwell, I think, might have been the initial point where this started. Let's see. Okay, he's spinning there. Okay, that was the one we saw where Rhea made contact with him. There was somebody in front of him. I'm not sure who it was, though, that was spinning. Let's take a look at Johnny Castle here. All right, Castle's already spinning. Let's run it back a little bit here. And coming off of turn 4, yep, got the power down just a little bit too much. And and he tried to lock it down, and just about everybody got by him. That's great to see there. Let's take it back live here. William Brown is your leader. Lights are out on the pace truck. And I'll take that back. They're still on right now. So we'll probably have at least one more lap of caution here before we go green again. So that's William Brown, then followed by Shane Wheeldon Sr. Dean Weeks, third. The first, second, and third are still there. Jason Ricketts, he's in the 4th position. That's Daniel Wilkerson is in the 78 car there in that 5th spot, followed by the 51 of Max Davies. I'm sorry, Davies is in the 6th position. 7th is Eugene Thorne. Ryan Chu. They're kind of juggling positions here. And Nick Cannon there and Ryan Jurek. Your top 10 there. Okay, the lights are out this time, so they will be going green. Making their way out of turn 4. There goes the pace truck.
Green.
And we got a green flag. Restart here. It'll be lap 9. Brown off to a good start there. There's Shane Wheeldon Sr. Dean Weeks is trying to get closer to the 5. Max Davies moving up, trying to get that 3rd position. That 4th position, I'm sorry. He's getting under the 93 of Jason Ricketts. Max Davies now into the 4th spot, ahead of Ricketts. Behind him is the 21 of Brian Chu. in that 21 machine. Oh, got a little close to the 93 there. He's got the 8 car, Ryan Jurek, behind him. Guys having to be careful how they put the power down. Oh, look at that 99 blinking in front of him. Wow. I know that can't be a comfortable thing to deal with on a track this short here. And you're noticing they're having to, like I said, they have to put that power down very carefully. Brown continues to lead. Look a little further back. There's Nick Cannon. He's battling there with Eugene Thorne, Albert Hewins. They're all battling. Nick's currently in that 9th spot. Trying to catch the 28th there, Eugene Thorne. Albert Hewins behind him rounding. He's in the 10th position, managing to hold on to that 10th spot. Ahead of the 15 of Dave Courchain, I'm sorry. And there's Chad Hitchcock. Oh, somebody was in the wall there. Didn't see, was that Joe Archer? Oh, Joe Archer turning around. Is that going to bring the caution out? It might. I think they have race controlling the caution. Look like he's going to continue on. Oh boy, the 04 almost collected him there. He's able to continue. Brown and Wheeldon continued to lead the entire field. And Albert Hewins now, nice battle there with Dave Courchain and Chad Hitchcock. They're all getting up close and personal there. Looks like both Hitchcock and Courchain are going to try to see if they can run underneath Hewins there. Trying that inside line. Oh, and who was that? Somebody just spun. I think that might have been Dean Weeks, perhaps. There's Dean Weeks, and he's trying to get it turned around here. Oh, a little bit of damage on the hood there of that 9 machine. Oh, the whole front of that car is missing. Oh man, he's going to have to limp back to pit road. They're not throwing the caution for that. He is off the racing surface. No need to throw the caution anyway. But boy, he's going to lose a ton of laps right there. Now he's already showing 1 lap down. He may be 2 laps before he even gets into pit road, making his way around now to pit road and to continue on. Back up the front, William Brown continues to lead. He's, you know, track this short. He's already going to start catching lap traffic there. He's making his way through lap traffic. He's got the Williams and Landry right there in front of him. Eugene Thorne, he just passed Eugene Thorne. I think I just saw the bumper there laying on the track there. That might have belonged to, I don't know whose car that was. Couldn't see the colors on it. Trying to make his way, he's going by the 29 there. Quentin Williams. Williams staying to the high side. He's got more leaders behind him. Eugene Thorne directly behind him there. They're not on the lead lap though. Eugene Thorne is 1 lap down, and Quentin Williams is also 1 lap down. But you see those cars in red there, names in red, they're on the lead lap, or at least 1 lap ahead of them. You know, that's how that you usually read that there. Shane Wheeldon now, he's got some lapped cars between him and William Brown. He's about 2.2 seconds behind your leader. There he is, and there's Brown up there. And Wheeldon, he's got his hands full with Max Davies. Oh, Max Davies got his hands even more full with Ryan Jurek. Jurek trying to get by the 51. And they cross the line there on lap 25 of 200. We'll be to a quarter of a way here, just 1 lap here. These laps do rattle off quick at these short tracks. Somebody's up there staying on the high side. Maybe, I don't know if he's just, that's not a lap car, I don't believe, because that's Davies and Wheeldon directly in front of Jurek. Okay, that's Lester. That's who that is on the high side. As letting the leaders by. That's Michael Lester in that 02 machine. William Brown continues to lead, pulled over 3 seconds now to second place Shane Wielden Sr. And you can see the distance now he's put. Wow, look at the distance he's put between himself, and that's not Wielden directly behind him. That's the 29 car of Quentin Williams, but they're over 3 seconds, back from him to the second place car. And more traffic in front of him. He's about to encounter more lap traffic. Now it's going to be right now we're showing at the moment 22 cars on the lead lap, and I think it's about to be 21 or 20 here in about another couple of laps here at the pace that William Brown is going. Oh, boy, he had to check up really quick. That was Rhea Ferris checking up for an accident there. I don't know if that's going to bring out the caution or not. He almost piled into the 97. Quick thinking there by the 4 car to continue going. Ferris, she didn't hit anything, and she's continuing along as well. No damage to the 97 machine. There's second place. Oh, who is that? Shane Wielden in the grass. I'd like to say, where's Shane Wielden? And he's down there in the grass.
Caution.
And now we do have a caution.
Boss, you're doing a good job. You want to give us an update on that car?
And I think this involved Jeff Wimmer. There he is in the wall. Let's go back and bring the replay out here, see if we can see. Let's slow it down here. There's Wimmer in the 19 machine. Now he's got Wielden down there in the grass. And I think he might have got squeezed there by the 7. Actually, the 7 squeezed the 55 up into the wall. It came down and tagged the 19 just a little bit. Also got the 71 there, 19 along for the ride now. And he's going to go, oh boy, a little bit of a hard hit there into that outside wall. And I think everybody managed to go by. He's rolling, locks it down as the field goes by, waiting for the field to be clear. He's got to wait for those cars to go by before he tries. I know people want to keep going, but those cars are coming. And that's what happens when you don't wait for the cars to get clear. You want to get going, but those cars are moving at a really quick pace, even though they're under caution. And you really got to wait for the field to go by before you can get going. And you got a little bit more damage to that 19. Let's take it back live here. Let's see if he comes into pit road for a lot of your leaders are coming in. A whole bunch of cars on pit road. Phantom Martinez, he stayed out. And Albert Hewins, he's on pit road. Jeff Wimmer's on pit road. There's Kevin Bowen. He's on his way out. David Salter's on his way out. Ryan Sword making his way back out. Eugene Thorne, he's coming in now. That Tide machine looking a little beat up there. Might use they have 3 faster pairs to work with, so go ahead and get that car, get that hood knocked out. Yep, yeah, he went ahead and used that faster pair. Ricky Montgomery making his way in that 22 car. Didn't have to use a fast pair from the looks of it. Looked like he's just getting tires and fuel. Thorne on his way out now. Let's see who's in the lead. Eddie Rivers is currently your leader. And he's followed by William Brown in the second position. Max Davies is now in third spot. Then we have Nick Cannon in the 4th position. Shane Wielden, he made a little trek through the grass there, but none the worse for wear. He's in the 5th position there. Number 5 is in the 5th spot. Then we have Tommy Boy Taylor running 6th position, followed by Albert Hewins there in 7th in that 55 car. 13th on the 8th position of what I think it's Phantom Martinez. In 7th, he had the 13 car. I think they're getting it reorganized now. I think he may actually be in 7th. And Brian Chu showing 9th position as they.
Green.
Oh boy, there's a green flag. Here we are, restart lap 36. And William Brown, boy, he just took off like he was shot out of a cannon. Rivers didn't have a chance, and here's Nick Cannon. He's going to try to see if he can catch that 4 car. I tell you, William Brown, he is absolutely formidable in that in the truck series, and you let him get to the front, boy, he is going to check out, and just like he's trying to do right now. Look like there's some lap cars. Either they came out of the pits late, or that might be what the case was, you know, because they're very close to going another lap down. That's David Corshane right there. Corshane is on the tail end of the lead lap. Boy, Nick Cannon's getting really close to William Brown here, challenging for that lead. They haven't quite caught those cars on the tail end of the lead lap yet, but man, he's battling. Let's see what's going to happen here. Is he going to try to go on the outside or the inside? Looks like he keeps favoring that high line. Brown protecting the inside as they come out of turn 4. And oh boy, he really opened the door, and Cannon just went right to the front. Not sure what happened there. William Brown just really got out of it, and Nick Cannon's now your leader. And now he's right there. There's Max Davies. Max Davies is trying to apply some pressure to the 4 car as well, trying to see if he can get closer. Boy, they're about to hit a lot of that lap traffic. I'm wondering if William Brown's laid back and say, you know what, I'm going to let you make the path through all of this, and then I'll race you on the other side of it. There they go getting, they got my Lester there. Now they passed Williams. Oh no! Well, I guess he wasn't quite clear. I wonder if they're going to throw the caution for that. Looks like they're not going to, perhaps not. He's trying to get going. Oh, and I think that was some net code there. He caught somebody else. The folks are trying to get going. I mean, you know, you get that adrenaline going. You really want to get going, but all those cars going by you, it's a really risky thing to try to move with those cars coming along like that. Nick Cannon still your leader. William Brown, he is closing in on him. Nice battle going on here for the lead. Lap 44. Just about a quarter of the way here now. 6 laps to go. More lap traffic. They're going to be seeing that all day, folks. The track is so short, you can't help but go ahead and you know, run into that lap traffic very quickly. There's Cannon, he's going below the 15 there. Dave Corshane. William Brown now also getting by. They're going to continue to work this lap traffic. Let's look back at 3rd place, Shane Wheeldon. Him and Phantom Martinez are duking it out there for their 3rd position. Wheeldon in 5, Martinez in the 13 car, and the 19th Jeff Wimmer. They're all battling, trying to get that 3rd spot. Wimmer trying to get the 4th spot from Martinez. He's got it at the moment. He's trying to drive under Shane Wheeldon as well. Let's see if he's going to get that position. Boy, he's getting close. Wheeldon's going to try to fight back. Oh, who was that? Was that the 29? He had, I don't know if he had to check up or what, but they all made it around him. Boy, that was Quentin Williams. I know that was an anxious moment. Now it looks like Wheeldon is going to fall back to the 3rd spot. Jeff Wimmer is going to move up to the 2nd position. Wheeldon is fighting back once again. Brown, he's back up to the, he's in the lead. He's got 2 seconds ahead of these guys here. And boy, they're really duking it out. There's the 21, Brian Chu on the outside. He gets past Shane Wheeldon Sr. And Shane Wheeldon, he's kind of falling. He's off the pace there a little bit. Starting to fall back just a little bit now in the 5th position. Not sure if he's having any problems with the 5 car or not. Or it could be his tires. Not sure how tired. There's 21 Brian Chu. Man, he's high up to the wall there. They may be trying to preserve his tires driving to that high line. Meanwhile, up the front, William Brown once again to the point. 2nd place Wimmer is 1.8 seconds behind him. He continues to work lap traffic. There was somebody sitting in the middle of the track there. Couldn't see who that was. Now Brown is on the tail of Rhea Ferris, driving under the 97. And we're still green flag racing here. It's like racing through a high-speed traffic jam, folks. William Brown picking his way through this field. And right now we're showing only 15 cars on the lead lap. Johnny Castle, right there, that's not him right there. That's the 9 of Dean Weeks. But Johnny Castle, the 08 car, he is on the tail end of the lead lap, folks. Weeks was already 2 laps down. He just went 3 laps down. Now William Brown is, you know what, he may lap the entire field before it's all over if it goes green long enough. He's getting closer and closer to Williams. I think he's going to drive right through. He threads the needle between those 2 cars, and he makes more moves throughout the field. Let's look back at second place Wimmer. There he is, trying to make his way through. He got past Ferris there, trying to catch the leader. Kind of hard to race the leader when you got to race around lapped cars, but hey, you got to do it. That's short track racing, folks. And that's really helping out William Brown right now. You just got to be a little patient and just pick your way through that pack of cars. And now it's his turn to deal with it and see how he can get through there. Brown was making it look easy. Oh, and he's got super close there to the 22. I mean, he's trying to thread that needle. He's got the 9 car Dean Weeks there on the inside. Somebody's rolling. Who is that? Is that, can't tell who that is. That's somebody rolling slow on the inside. That was a 25 car. It might have been the 25 or 29. No, it was 20. I think it might have been the 25 actually. That was Mike Robinson, and now is he in the pits? Robinson has retired his car actually. Okay. Let's go back up here on track. Nick Cannon running in 8th position. Brown is 3.5 seconds ahead of Wimmer. Wimmer running in the 2nd spot there. There's Nick Cannon running in the 8th position. Oh, and he gets together with the 13 of Martinez. And they do have a policy of not throwing the caution flag, you know, unless it's like a really big pileup. And boy, he is just stuck there. Remember I was saying you got to wait for those cars to go by. And now he finally gets a chance to turn it around, and he just did a complete 360. Going wrong for Nick Cannon, and now once again he's going to have to wait for. It's just like waiting for traffic, you know, on the when you're at an intersection waiting for that traffic to go by. He's got to wait for that high-speed traffic and try not to give it too much gas. Here he goes again, and this time he didn't get on it not as hard. He's going to lose some more positions, but he's able to get it going once again. Nick Cannon now 2 laps down. Doesn't look like he has any real damage on that 7 car that we can really see. The back is knocked in just a little bit, but he's still running here. And now he's going to go ahead and pull on pit road. He might be going to get some, might use a faster pair. Let's see what he does here. He went in, and now the caution is out. Oh, man. And let's see. I think that involved Eddie Rivers there. Caution here on lap 62, or now 65 now. Boy, those laps click off so quick. Let's take a look back and see if we can see what happened to Eddie here. Okay, there's Eddie in the 18 car, that white car right there. He's rolling along. And there's the 22 of Montgomery here. He was showing involved in something too, so that I don't know if the 2 of them got together or what. We're going to be able to catch it right here. They're going down into the turn. Let's look at the rear camera there for Rivers. And the 22, He's trying to get by, trying to squeeze by. There's really no room there for the 22 to really get by the 18, and it just turns the 18 right around, and there was just no room. There was no lane. The 18 was already in the inside lane, so there was really nowhere to try to make a pass right there. And and then he caught the end of the pit wall right there, and they both just kind of got hung up there, and I believe that's what might have triggered the caution there. Let's take it back alive here. Eddie Rivers on in that CP Rivers discount furniture machine. And that's going to shake up the field just a little bit. William Brown is back to the point. Looks like Ryan Jurek is there right behind him in the 8 car. Jeff Wimmer still up there, 19 machine running in 3rd, and Brian Chu is in the 4th position. Here we have Albert Hewins in 5th. Shane Wheeldon, the senior, is in the 6th position. Tommy Boyd Taylor, 7th. David Salter in the 8th spot. And Johnny Castle is 9th. He's just coming out of the pit exit there, I believe. And Dave Corshane rounding out the top 10. We have some lap cars in front of Brown here. They're still on track. They might get a wave around here. They're going to have to, I'm sure they're going to have to get a wave around. And the pace car is coming to the start-finish line. Let's see if it's 1 to go. And when they get to 1 to go, that's when they'll start going by. And looks like, yep, we're 1 to go, because you can see all of the lap cars. If the lap cars are between the pace car and the leader, then all those cars get a wave around. Some of those guys are a lap down. Some of them maybe more than a lap down, where they're going to get at least one of their laps back. Brown pulls up now behind the pace truck, followed by the 8 of Ryan Jurek. On the restart, it'll be lap 70. Pace truck is in, and we got the green flag. We're racing once again here at North Wilkesboro. Brown once again at work, trying to put that hammer down, get away from Jurek and Wimmer. Brian Chu right there on the outside, taking a look. Chu sticking to that high line. Shane Wheeldon Sr., they're right behind him. Looks like he's staying up there on that high line as well as the 21 car. Now taking a look inside Chu. And that gap closed up very quickly. Oh, the 8 got into. Oh, and look at Wheeldon goes by the 8. Ryan Jurek into the wall. Now he spins it. Oh no, he's trying to lock it down so everybody can get past. Somebody's going to hit it. Yeah, he got T-bone. Now he's going to get in the grass, see if he can get out the way so he doesn't collect more cars. Man, bad luck there for Ryan Jurek. He was locked down, and one person hit him and moved him a little bit. Then he had to go, thought it'd be safer just to get down on the grass and so as not to collect more cars. Everyone continues running here. Boy, Shane Wheeldon Sr., boy, he's got his hands full there, battling with Albert Hewins, David Salter. And he's also himself, he's battling with Brian Chu. Boy, they get really close. I think he might have slid up into the 21 just a little bit, trying to get past. Brian Chu staying to the high side there. There's Hewins. That 55 car.
Caution.
Oh, we do have a caution here, and I think this is involving Martinez.
Kind of talk me through what's going on again.
Yeah, there's Phantom Martinez, and looked like the old one of Kenny Heath there. Let's take a look back at the replay here so we can see what happened. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. Let's go back to Phantom Martinez here. There's a 13, that Kellogg's car. He's racing along. Oh, and him and the old one kind of get together, going by. Oh, and they collect the 97 just a little bit, but I think she was able to continue going, I believe. If Ferris does have some damage, right front damage on the 97. So that's gonna require a fast repair to get going, I believe. She's probably gonna make her way down pit road. There's Kenny Heath already on pit road. Ferris might have stayed out. That right front is really knocked out. I don't know if that's just sometimes when they simulate contact, they'll it'll show the tire like that, but the driver may not be feeling it. I don't know if she can race that car like that. There you go. Okay, it's obviously affecting her. She's going to come on in for a pit stop. And speaking of a pit stop, we're going to take a very quick break here. And you're watching the iRacing Sunday Night Fever, around 8, the good old days 200 here on Rice Motorsports TV.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Ryan. Dale Earnhardt is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 in North Wilkesboro.
Okay, folks, here we are. Pace truck is in, getting ready for the restart. Green flag is in the air, and William Brown puts the hammer down once again. Boy, Wimmer and Shane Wheeldon are right there. Going to try to see if they can catch that 4 car this time. Wheeldon gets right up there behind the 19. The 19's taking a look on the inside. Brown slams the door shut as they continue to battle. And they're battling even more behind them there. There's Albert Hewins, the 55 machine. He's trying to get past Shane Wheeldon, the senior. David Salter and Tommy Boy Taylor right there, ready to take advantage of any mistake made by the cars ahead of them.
Caution, debris.
Oh, we got a caution. I see a car back there in the back spinning. I think that one might have been, not sure who that was. Caution here on lap 83. I think that might have been Corshane, perhaps. Yeah, I think that was the 15. I thought that was the 15 I saw there. Okay, so that's going to bring out the caution here once again. Let's take a look here and see if we can see what happened here to Dave. And they're racing along. There's a 15. He's on the high side there. There's Martinez down on the inside. They're going down into turn 1. And he's going, he might, I don't know. It looks like the 13 is really, boy, he just, he tried to carry a little bit too much speed there, and he just slid right up into the 15. The 15 collects the 87. And pretty much along for the ride now. And he's like, oh, boy, here comes all the traffic. Oh, and there's more going on behind them as well. let's see who that is back there. Oh, look at all these cars knotted up back here. Oh my goodness, is way too. Let's see. Looks like the 94 Nick Cannon, he's involved there. Looks like the 94 is involved. And Jason Ricketts, let's see how all of that happened. Okay, see, it happened in front of him, so he's slowing down. He actually managed to make it through. He wasn't involved there, so let's look on board with Nick Cannon here. Let's go on the roof cam here. Something up there. Somebody got wadded up. There they are right there. Oh, and yeah, he got right in the thick of it there. There's the 83. So yeah, just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Nothing much you could do there. Let's take it back live here. More body parts laying on the track there. Now, so far, we still only have 4 retirements. Robbie Bice, Treadwell, Hitchcock, and Robinson are the only 4 showing out. Got a couple folks on pit road. Brian Chu, he's on pit road, getting tires. I don't know if he's getting fuel or not. And have the 18 there of Eddie Rivers. William Brown is still your leader. The top 5 is pretty much unchanged. A lot of your usual suspects still up there. Brown, Wimmer, Wielden, Hewen, Salter, Davies, Castle, Taylor, of course, Shane round out. I'm sorry, even Brian Chu there. Brian Chu is in the 10th spot. He's playing catch up there. And I believe that's your top 10 right there. On the restart, I believe it'll be lap 89 perhaps. So starting to get close to the halfway point.
Green flag.
And the green flag is out. We're racing once again. Brown, Wimmer, and Wheeldon, they all get away. And this is where the action back here, folks. This is where it starts getting a little hairy. And boy, look, there's a 66. He's, I'm not sure, he's not on the lead lap, I don't believe. That's Poppy Jean Duda there. But he's right there with some of the lead cars. He may have some fresher tires. Because he's got, I believe that's Tommy Boy Taylor right there in front of him in the 84 machine. And somebody sitting down there on the inside wall couldn't catch who that was. There's Joe Archer, currently running 17th spot as one of our sponsors, Archer's Paint Shop. Oh, somebody's fender, or I'm sorry, bumper laying there on there around between turns 3 and 4. He just passed a Jurek there, and that was for position. Oh no, and he just T-bones the 29, and don't know if that's going to bring out a caution. More cars. Yeah, more cars piling up here.
It's all on you, man. It's all on you.
He had just made a pass, and then he got caught up. Oh man, let's see what. Let's see where. Let's see if we can find out. Let's see if we can find his replay. Find exactly where that happened. 94. Let's see. It all happened so fast. Wow. Let's look here at Johnny Castle here. Oops, my bad. I didn't mean to click on that. I brought it back live. But anyway, you can see Archer. He's definitely going to have to use a faster pair, and probably just trying to catch up to the field before he goes on in there. Now Archer is 2 laps down, so he'll most likely be pitting after the lead car. The cars on the lead lap, they pit first, and then the cars lap them more down. They pit the second time around. Quentin Williams is on pit road. And right now, he's the only one on pit road, actually. take that back. Carl Rourke is just making his way out. As Phantom Martinez, he's also on pit right now. He might, who knows, he might be towing back. And let's see, and there's Joe Archer now making his way in. And Rhea Ferris also coming in, several more folks coming in. There's Eugene Thorne making his way down to his pits. Johnny Castle making his way in. A lot of damaged cars there this time for it. They had 3 faster pairs. Some of these folks, they may be down to 1 or none because those cautions are starting to rack up here. Oh, somebody overshot there. There's Tommy Boy Taylor making his way down. And those top 3 are still there. Brown, Wimmer, and Wheeldon Sr. trying to survive. And we're getting 3 laps away from the halfway point. Brian Chu, he's on pit road again. Not sure if he had damage. David Corsane. I'm sure he used another faster pair. Chu on his way back out. Brian Chu is actually 1 lap down now. He'll be battling with Landry and Ferris for that lucky dog position. Or in a situation where if they happen to find themselves between the leader and the pace car and get that free wave around. But yeah, he'll have his work cut out for him there. Lights are out on the pace truck, so we'll be going green next time around. They're making their way down the backstretch. It'll be lap 99, just about at the halfway point here of 200 laps. Still, now we're showing only 5 retirements. We had a 34-car field here tonight. Williams also, I think that's Quentin Williams also retired. Green flag here, lap 99 on the restart. And I tell you, every time we do this restart here, Wimmer and Wheeldon, it's like they're getting another practice and say, let's see if we can get this thing right to catch that 4 car. And each time he is like right there. But William Brown just really makes an awesome restart. Now lap 100 officially halfway through this event.
Caution.
Oh no, we got a caution. Something's happening somewhere on track.
I want to stay out here, but I'll leave that up to you.
Let's see. Not sure who it involved. Michael Zuber. Oh, another pile up there. There's the 87 of Michael Zuber. He was involved in that. I think Albert Hewins was also involved. Okay, let's go back and look at it from Zuber's perspective here. We see what happens. Now, I wonder if this was happening in front of him. It might be something else that was happening. Let's roll at normal speed here. Oh, yeah, see, something else was happening ahead of him. Let's see who that was. There's the 94. There's the 8. Oh, and he's going to pile right into the back of Martinez. Oh, boy, you know how that low nose on these cars, and he just submarines right underneath the 13. Wow, and piled up there, like I said, the 7, the 8, the 94, and Martinez, the 13. And that's where they are there. Let's go back live here. Johnny Castle on pit road, just finishing getting, it looked like he's getting left side tires put on. Now he's down and away. I don't see anybody else on pit road except S. Daniel Wilkerson. Oh boy, I wonder if he's pitting in. He may be, he may actually, he's showing 1 lap down now. He may actually be towing in, is why his car hasn't got fixed yet if he has a faster pair left. And yeah, that's probably what's going on there, I believe. Roland Landry, he's on pit road. That's Daniel Wilkerson there. Yeah, okay, looks like he just got that faster pair done. He just got back from towing and he had his faster pair checked, so in a minute he gets back, it fixes the car, and then he go ahead and gets his tires, and now he's down and away. once again, 27th. We lost a lot of time there. There's 10 laps down, running into 27th position. Meanwhile, up the front here, the lights out on the pace truck. Let's look and see. Yes, they are. So we will be going green. It'll be lap 105 on the restart. I want to give a shout out to our folks in the chat. You know, thanks for tuning in and watching the race and supporting your favorite driver there. Now, did they wave off the, let's see, are the lights off on the pace truck? Lights are off. So we should be going green next time around. They might have waved off the start, I don't know. And the lights are not on now though, so we'll expect them to go green this time around. It'll be lap 106 on the restart. Brown, Wimmers, Salter, Wheeldon Sr., Davies, Hewins, Taylor, Rivers, Castle, and Chu are your top 10. Pace truck is in.
Green flag.
There we go with that green flag, and we're going once again here at North Wilkesboro. Boy, look at Wimmer. He's taking a look. He almost got a little bit of a sniff of the lead there. Brown quickly accelerated and put himself right back to the front. A car and a half length now between him and the 19. 19's trying to close up on him, trying to keep close on those restarts, try to get himself in a position to attack. He's doing pretty good to not get left too far behind by the 4. He's getting a lot of opportunities to try, and one of these times he just might get it here.
Caution.
Oh no.
Save your stuff, save a little
I think
fuel.
we got a caution somewhere. Not sure where it is. Just looking back through the field here. Oh, is that Martin? I'm not sure who that is. I thought I saw somebody. There's Lester. Oh, the 99 and the 28. There's Nick Cannon. He's on pit road. Jason Ricketts, he's coming in. Oh boy, look at the damage on the 99 car. Caution here, lap 109. Oh no, and I think, let's see what happened here. We're right along with Brian Chu. And he's slow. I think he just slowed down. Sometimes when you come to a stop on the track, the software will think that you crashed, and it'll just look like he just had to stop. There was just no place for him to go, waiting for the traffic to move, and so he can continue on, but no damage there on the 21 machine. Let's ride along. Let's see. Let's ride along with Ryan Jurek here. See if we can see from his perspective. And more wrecking was happening up ahead of him, but he also got some heavy damage there on the hood of that 8 car. And the 98 and the 82 and the 28. Let's take it back live here. And let's see who's on pit road. Joe Archer's still on pit road. He's the only one on pit road right now. Lights are still on the pace truck. So probably at least one more lap here. They're on the backstretch now. Now we're showing 11 cars on the lead lap here. Rhea Ferris, she is on the tail end of the lead lap. Trying to hold on to that lead lap here, trying to avoid trouble, stay out of trouble. The field is getting itself resorted here. The lead lap cars are probably moving to the front. Brown still your leader, followed by Wimmer, Wheeldon, Hewins, Salter round out the top 5. Then there's Max Davies, Brian Chu, Johnny Castle, Tommy Boy Taylor, Eddie Rivers, and Rhea Ferris. Well, Eddie Rivers is the top 10, and Rhea Ferris is the last car on the lead lap in the 11th spot. Lights are out on the pace truck. It'll be lap 113 on the restart here.
Green flag.
There we go again. And boy, look at Wimmer trying. Now he's trying the high line there. See if he can get around that 4 car. Oh man, he might have a run on him. Here we go down to turns 3 and 4. Can he make it stick? Jeff Wimmer trying to get past that 4. William Brown can't quite do it. Brown does a masterful job of holding him off, trying his best to get past that 4 car. There's Shane Wheeldon. He's right there behind them, seeing if he can get up in that mix there and see if he can try to attack somebody. And he's got pressure there. He just got passed by the 54 Albert Hewins. Wheeldon now back to the 4th spot. Albert Hewins now in the 3rd position. See if he could try to close up on Wimmer there. They're all, no, Brown, he's always getting a good restart, managing to hold on to the lead. But he hasn't exactly been getting away from anybody. Now, when he was making his way through that lap traffic, he was really starting to gain some time. And he is starting to gain a little bit of time, but not nearly as much when these guys have a clear track in front of them to race. Wimmer and Hewin now right there, and definitely throwing down the gauntlet, challenging the 4 car. Across the line, it's lap 118 of 200. Oh, a little bit further back, a big battle here going on. There's the 51 Max Davies. He's battling with the 20 David Salter. They're battling for that 5th spot. Salter trying to get by Davies. And they can see the leaders right there in front of them. It's like you're battling the driver, but you're also battling that track too, because you can't overdrive the car in these turns. That's one thing about some of these short tracks. Your biggest problem is not overdriving the car. That's the way to go fast. Sometimes they say slower is faster, and it can be true. Davies getting alongside there. There's Brian Chu. He's going to move past Salter. He's staying on that high line. Davies is going to try to get by Shane Wheeldon Sr. there. Brown's still your leader. Wimmer is still very close. Look at Brian Chu there on the outside. This is a good, we're like kind of in the catbird seat here, watching this battle in front of David Salter here. Davies staying on the inside. Salter, man, that hole is open there, but he just can't get enough momentum coming off the corner to get past Chu. Chu is trying to find his way. Let's jump on board with Brian Chu there. Or it's between him and the wall. He managed to stay off the wall. Definitely having to run that high line. Seems to be having some good success running that very high line. Oh boy, Shane Wheeldon Sr. got very close to the wall. Oh, we do have a caution here. Caution somewhere on track. Let's see. I think it involved Kenny Heath. Oh, another big pilot. There's Kenny Heath. And somebody's on their roof. I'm not sure who that is. There's Heath in the 01 car there. Daniel Wilkerson, he's still rolling along. All your leaders are coming in now. William Brown making his way down pit road. Albert Hewins, there's the 51 Max Davies making his way down to his stall. Shane Wheeldon Sr. coming in. Chu is already in his pit stall, getting sets of tires. There's Jeff Wimmer just leaving his pit box. Leah Ferris, she stayed out Ferris is now up to the pole, not pole, but to the front here. Now she opted to stay out this time. So Rhea Ferris is now your leader. Oh, is she coming in? Okay, now she decided to come in. So she's going to relinquish that lead. And that's going to return it to William Brown there. Usual suspects, Brown, there's Wimmer, and Max Davies. Followed by the 55, Albert Hewins. Shane Wheeldon Sr. Brian Chu now in that 6th position, having a nice battle there with David Salter and Johnny Castle. There's Roland Landry in the 9th position. Eddie Rivers rounds out the top 10 in that 18 car. There's Rhea Ferris. She just left pit road. She was in 11th position. I think that's where she was on the last restart. So she didn't lose any positions. And so she was right there where she was on that last restart. So time to try to break into that top 10. Oh boy, we have several more retirements now. Ryan Jurek, Joe Archer, Nick Cannon, Martinez, all added to the list of retirements. So I think that's about 9 retirements now. We've got 25 cars on track. We've got 12 on the lead lap. Now the field's getting sorted out here now. There's your leader, William Brown. I think some more cars about to get a wave around here. Getting a few more. It looks like Rivers. He got back on the lead lap. Zuver, he's on the tail end of the lead lap. I think he got a wave around as well. At least I think he did. And there we go. Pace truck is in. Green flag is out once again. There's Wimmer. You see him, he's going side by side now with the 4. If he could just get a little bit more traction on that restart, he gets so close, couldn't quite make it stick. I don't know where. Okay, Shane Wheeldon's back to 5th. Albert Huron's now 5th place. Max Davies 4th. There they are right there. And there's Wheeldon. He's back to 5th. He's got David Salter right there. There's the 04 of that 04. He's not on the lead lap. That's Tommy Borte. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong car here. My bad. And the 04 is, who is that? Rourke, I believe. Yeah, Carl Rourke. He's not on the lead lap, but it just, I guess it worked out where he's got those fresh tires or something. Right, Rourke is actually 12 laps down, and so right now he's just turning some laps here. There's Rhea Ferris. She's now moved up to the 7th position. Battling, let's see, that's Ricketts and Sword behind her. Now those cars behind her are not on the lead lap. And she's battling with Shane Wheeldon Sr. Wheeldon Sr. is ahead of her. I think he's about 3 seconds down the road from Ferris though, and Castle is about a second or so back. There she is, and there's Castle. Yeah, there's Castle right there in that 08 car. He's trying to catch the 97. It's got 3 cars between him and her. Oh, there's a 94. Make it 2 cars. That may not bring out the caution. He managed to keep it up there against the wall. So I think they're going to stay green. Janet Castle still working now. Brown's still your leader, almost half a second between him and Wimmer now. With Hewin, Davies, and Salter, your top 5. Oh, and somebody else just lost it. That couldn't make out who that was. That was one more lap car. So now Johnny Castle not having to battle the lap cars to catch the 97. They're taking themselves out. Now he's behind Dean Weeks. Dean Weeks, no, he's got pretty good car control. I don't think he's going to get by the 9 car that way from him spinning himself out. Weeks currently is 3 laps down in the 16th position. And he's right behind Rhea Ferris there. Had some early bad luck. Meanwhile, up the front, here are your leaders. William Brown opening that gap once again, a little over half a second now, 7/8 of a second there. There he is. There's Jeff Wimmer. And then they have the 51 of Max Davies. Look at the cars between him and Wimmer. It was about 3 or 4. He's going by the 22 there of Montgomery. Now he's got to get past Michael Lester and Zuver. Going by Lester. Just got by Lester there. Who is that spinning? Was that Montgomery? That might have been Montgomery spinning there. Michael Zuber right there. Michael Zuber is in the lucky dog position. If a caution flag comes out, that 87 will get the automatic pass. He's staying high and let the 51 on by. And now he's got Kenny Heath between him. Actually, he's got Kenny Heath and Dave Short Shane, at least those two. Okay, let's see where that's where Max is, and Wimmer's right there. And him and Brown are starting to catch more lap traffic here. We're on lap 145. Laps are slowly ticking away here, or I should say quickly ticking away. The 4 and the 19 picking their way through traffic. 4 is right behind Brown now, and probably going to play follow the leader as they work their way through this lap traffic. There's Ryan Sword in that 94 car down on the inside. I think he was just coming out of pit road there. They've got Poppy Duda right there in front of them, getting ready to cross the line and start lap 150. I'm sorry, 147. I'm sorry. I'm getting excited. I'm trying to get the thing on down the road. Gonna have to be careful as they get to that lap traffic. But those guys are battling as well. Brian cautiously keeping an eye. There's, oh, somebody's in the wall there. I think that might be was that Taylor? I think that was Tommy Boy Taylor there in the 84. It wasn't him, it was somebody else that got into the wall. You can see the leaders are right behind him there. There's the 4 on the high side. Boy, look at your leader. Now he's trying to get by Rivers there. He's driving underneath him. There's Wimmers also on the inside, getting by him and Duda as well. Wimmer trying to keep pace. There's the 16 there. I think he was, I think that's who I was. I saw riding the wall there just a little bit earlier. I think that was Kevin Bowen. Yeah, that's who that is, the 16 of Kevin Bowen. Carl Works just exiting pit road. Green flag pit stop for the 04 machine. Shane Wilden now, he's back to 6th spot. And just like everybody else, he's got several lap cars between him. He's a bit behind the leaders, though. He's 10 seconds back. I believe he's 10 seconds back from Hewins, or actually from the leader. William Brown, I think he's got a little bit, he got some clear space now ahead of him. He got quite a bit of clear space at the moment. So him and Wimmer can battle it out. There's Max Davies is a little bit further back. Davies is 5 seconds back, so he's not in this particular battle right now. So the battle is definitely between Brown and Wimmer at this point. But they cross the line, start lap 155. And they're actually starting to get a little closer to some more lap traffic. They've been dancing a high-speed dance here today at North Wilkesboro, dancing through that traffic and still racing each other at the same time. And a bit of luck as well, not getting caught up in anything that is happening. Because any of these bunch of cars know something could jump out at them, and they've fortunately been away from that, that type of situation. Wimmer now trying to get in a good rhythm here. Don't have to worry about that lap traffic just yet. Just hit your marks, put the power down. All he had to get out of it that time, he could instantly, as a driver, you can instantly tell when that back end starts to break away and you've got to lift suddenly and keep that back from going around. That's called Rourke. Now he's probably on fresher tires. There's no point in battling him. See, I think that's one of the problems. Some of the cars are pitting, obviously not when the leaders pit, and they have these fresh tires, and it actually makes it hard for the leaders to battle each other, because then you have these lap cars who are not really trying to get in the way or anything, but they're just faster. I mean, they can't help but the tires are going to be gripping better because they're got those sticker tires on there, and you see how easily Rourke just went by. I think that's the old one of Kenny Heath there. So now Jeff Wimmer trying to, if he can get by the 01, he can resume his attack on the 4 car. William Brown is your leader. Let's look back to, let's see where Max Davies is. There he is, and he's got David Salter. A nice battle going on between him and Salter. Just a little over a half a second between him and the 20 car. And that's Salter right there behind them. They're getting ready to drive underneath Kenny Heath. Kenny Heath staying on the high side there, it looks like it, as they come around. That's Ryan Sword also in that 94 machine. Now we're showing 8 cars on the lead lap. Makes you wonder. I wonder how quickly these tires are going away on them or not. A little further back, there's Brian Chu. He is, remember I told you he had to battle a couple of cars to get on that lucky dog position. Well, that's where he is right now. He is running in the 9th position, 1 lap down. And if there is another caution, if he's not involved, he'll definitely get that free pass and get back on the tail end of that lead lap. Let's see, Chu, he started, last time he pitted was lap 125, and he pretty much pitted with all the leaders, so he's on the same cycle as the lead cars are. So it's not like he would pick up a spot and then hope for a caution. He's just going, right now, he would just need to hope for a caution and not be involved and just get the lucky dog position. There's Max Davies. Now he's opened up the gap between him and Salter, 1.2 seconds. There's Salter right there. Kenny Heath, 01, he decided to come on in on pit road. He might burn a faster pair here. Let's see what happens. Hits his pit box. And he's just going to get tires, I think, from the looks of it. There's Eddie Rivers, currently running in the 18th position. Rivers 6 laps down. Right now we've got 3 cars 1 lap down. That could realistically battle for the lucky dog position. Let's see what Jeff Wimmer is here. Wimmer now he's cleared all of the traffic, and boy, he's half a second back from William Brown. So but then look what's right there. Oh boy, look at all that traffic in front of them. They've got a whole gaggle of cars right there, and they're trying to get by the 93. There he goes. Now he drives by the 93, Jason Ricketts. This is where it gets challenging, and it's almost like like I said before, it helps William Brown when he's got those lap cars between him and whoever's chasing him. But right now, that is probably holding up the 4 car and giving the 19 a chance to try to do something to get around Brown. And right now, they're trying to get by Montgomery. Montgomery's going to stay on the high side. Now lap 172. Boy, these laps are clicking away fast here. Boy, look at Wimmer. He's taking a peek down on the inside. Wasn't quite close enough. They're both trying to get by Montgomery, and I thought they had cleared him before, but they hadn't really. Brown has gotten by, and now Wimmer still has to get by. Brown is pushing up. Boy, his tires may be going. Montgomery got a little loose. Great save there by the 22. Brown is really pushing the tires on that 4 car hard. There's the 94, Orion Sword. He's down on the inside. Sword may have fresher tires. From the looks of it, he's managing to stay ahead of the 4 car. Well, I tell you, Wimmer is really trying to pile on the pressure now. William Brown can't just run his line. He's got to go wherever it is he can go. Boy, he just has nowhere to go right now. Slicing and dicing and working his way through the traffic, staying on that low line. Wimmer staying there right there with him. Boy, you can see now both of them are really, they're just, those tires I'm sure are just crying right now. Because I mean, they're just running them hard. They're pushing them hard. We're at lap 175. Across the line, making 176. Jeff Wimmer trying everything he can. There's the 9 car Dean Weeks. Trying to get by Weeks now. There's Brown right there. Boy, Wimmer, he is almost a meat in the sandwich right there. I believe that was Weeks. Okay, he got by Weeks. Now there's Kenny Heath. Now Heath, and once again, remember I said sometimes you'll have a lapped car. I think Heath just came out of the pit road, so he's got some fresh tires. And he may be a problem for Wimmer trying to get to the 4 car once again. Seems like every time Jeff Wimmer gets to the 4, then he has to deal with a lapped car that's not necessarily holding him up, but maybe a car that just came off a pit road with fresh tires and just naturally going to be quicker than him at the moment. As Heath is holding his own there right now with those fresh Goodyears on there. He's going to drive underneath the 4 car, but you know what? If he does, I see quite a bit of an open track there. If Wimmer can, if he's got the tires to do it, he may try to attack the 4. Right now, folks, there's nothing stopping him from running his line. Of course, there's nothing stopping William Brown from running his line either. Brown is sticking to that high side now, trying to preserve those Goodyears as much as possible. He may not have the tires left to go down deep, take it down deep into the corner. Across the line is lap 181. Jeff Wimmer right there, right around half a second from the 4. I tell you, he is finding out just what it takes to beat William Brown. And once again, there's some more lap traffic. They got a little gap between them right now, but look at all that group of cars in front of them, folks. Here we go again. And you know what? They may finish this race in traffic. That might play into Jeff Wimmer's hands. Boy, I tell you, it's going to get hairy before we get there. Let's take a look back. Let's see where Max Davies is now. He's comfortably ahead of Salter. 2 seconds back there, Salter, and he's got a nice little gap between him and Albert Hewins. Hewins is quite a ways back. And he's kind of battling, not really battling with Shane Wheeldon. Wheeldon's 2 seconds back. And then we have Rhea Ferris, who's there's some more lap cars back to her. So that's where we are at the moment. And Johnny Castle, he's running in the 8th spot. A lot of traffic. Got lap cars around him. Brian Chu. Chu is still, okay, Chu, he lost the position to Johnny Castle. He's no longer in the lucky dog position. Johnny Castle right there is now your lucky dog if the caution should come out. Poor Shane making his way in. Green flag pit stop there for the 15 car. While Michael Zuber is making his way out of pit road. Yeah, he's going to be another lap car. Got some fresh tires. Let's see, where's your leader at? There they are. Boy, he's coming out. He's going to be relatively close to the leaders. They're making their way through traffic, and Zuber will be one more lap car with fresh tires that they're going to have to deal with. There's no point in them stopping now if they want to win this race. They have no choice but to stay out and just push those tires all the way to the checkered flag. Jeff Wimmer trying to hold on about just under half a second.
Might be some
oh, we got a caution.
Caution's out.
And I think it might have been Gene Duda there. Don't see him. And okay, he's on. No, it wasn't. Well, let's see. No, it wasn't. We're caution lap 188. I don't know who that was. I think it was. Oh no, it might have been Rhea Ferris. Let's see where Rhea is, and she's not showing any damage. So we're getting a report that she crashed. I think maybe she just slowed down for something. Let's run on board with her here, see if we can see what happened here. And there she is. There's a 19 right there in front of her. Oh, and Duda did push up into the 97. Oh boy, and he did rolled over, and now Rhea's kind of, oh, she's careful backing up like that. You could back right into somebody. And there's Chu going by. So she didn't really have any real damage. I think Duda just towed in from that point. So we'll take it back alive here. But now here we are. Oh no, it froze up on me. Oh my goodness. Well, you know, we'll fix that. We'll fix that this way. And clear that out. There's William Brown on pit road. Caution here on lap 190. There's going to probably be at least a couple of laps of caution here. But you know what, Brown, he managed to come in and he got those fresh tires, and I believe Wimmer did as well. So whatever lapped cars are between them. Yeah, and this is going to allow everybody that was right up there, you know, Brown, Wimmer, Davies, Salter, Hewins, Castle. Shane Wheeldon is on the tail end of the lead lap. He should be, where is he? He's right there. So he should be getting a wave around because he's in front of the leader. So he should be getting a wave around. And I guess he'll, by being in the 7th position, they'll reposition them. And so he'll be able to get up there with the other cars. And they're going to duke it out right to the end here, folks. And you know, that's what you love to see is that battle. There goes those cars with the wave around. There's Shane Wheeldon. He's going to come around and come around to the back of the pack here, and let's see where where iRacing sorts them out, making their way down the back stretch. Well, that's actually the start-finish line there.
Green flag.
Oh, and the green flag is out. Boy, it gave them the wave around, but they couldn't even get around the track in time to really get lined up. The track is so short, I guess. And then there's Wimmer. Boy, he's got fresh tires, him and Davies. this is it, folks. If they're going to do something with the 4-car, they got to do it now. Dean Weeks, he's now apparently they don't sort the field. There's a lap car right there. Dean Weeks behind the top 3 right there. And William Brown, he's got those fresh tires. I know the other guys are glad they got fresh tires, but they probably wish the 4-car did not. I mean, not Weeks, but Brown is doing what he was doing at the beginning of the race. He is just checking out. William Brown is just making his way. There's 04 Carl Rourke staying down on the inside, but I don't think there's anybody. Yeah, there's very little traffic between William Brown and the rest of the pack there. So right now he's turning laps. There's Wimmer and there's Davies. Davies is going to try to see if he can get that second position. Boy, he's got it. Boy, he's trying to get down on the inside of that 19. No point in trying to save those tires now. This is a nice battle here for the second position. And making their way around. Let's see where 4th place Albert Hewins. He doesn't have any real battle between him and Johnny Castle. So your biggest battle right now at the front is between Wimmer and Davies. Brown looks like he's about to catch somebody. I think that might be Kenny Heath there in the 01 car. Brown gets by Heath. Look at Max Davies taking a look on the outside of Wimmer. Boy, they're going to catch the 01. That's going to be a problem. About 2 laps to go. Brown's going to get the white flag next time around. All he's got to do is keep it between the lines, and he's golden. And they get by Heath. Now Max Davies is trying to see if he can do anything. Meanwhile, here comes William Brown. He's coming around. White flag is in the air for the 4-car. There's Wimmer and Davies. Davies starting to lose a little bit of ground. Not too much he can do. He's trying to gather it up. He's going to have one more set of corners now to try to make a move on the 19. He doesn't have quite the position to do it. The 4-car is already coming out of turn 4. William Brown is going to be a winner. Jeff Wimmer manages to hold on 2nd place. Max Davies 3rd. Boy, I tell you, man, what an exciting race there, and a well-deserved victory there for William Brown. Boy, I mean, and a great job for him and Jeff Wimmer and Davies and all the folks that were up there at the front. They had to really battle their way through some lap traffic there, man. William Brown, your winner, folks. And let's go ahead and see if we can get the folks up in to winner's circle here. Let's see. We got to find. Let's see if we can find William Brown. Okay, got to hunt for folks now. Hopefully he's, you know, I don't even see him. He might join. Let's see if we can find Wimmer and Davies. And there's Max Davies. We're going to bring him on up to the winner's circle. And we got to find. Let's see if we can find Jeff Wimmer. Oh, there's Brown. He came on in. I don't see Wimmer. So somebody tell him he's not in the chat right now. Somebody tell him to get in the chat. Let's head on up to the winner's circle there. Okay, folks, I'm in winner's circle here with 2 of the top 3, starting with your winner, William Brown. Hey, William, congratulations, man. Great run.
Thanks, Tony. It was hard fought.
Boy, I tell you, man, you guys were just, I mean, Jeff Wimmer was giving you all you could stand, but all that traffic that you guys had to dance through, that was some good driving there, though.
Oh, man, it was a blast. You know, that long run, I think we probably went like 60 laps or something like that. Those tires started screaming.
Yeah, I'll bet, man. I saw both you and Wimmer you know, starting to get a little loose there, you know, trying not to, you know, spin coming out of those corners and stuff. And for a minute, I was thinking to myself, man, you guys, if you want to win, you're going to have to, were you thinking to yourself, man, I'm going to have to take this all the way to the finish line like this?
Oh, yeah, I was prepared. I knew that was the only way. It was too late to go get fresh tires at this point and try to make a run out of it. And then at that point, you're risking being a lap down with a caution coming out.
10-4, man. Well, congratulations. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, you know, I got some friends who watch me on a weekly basis. I got Darren, Max, Kelton, and also just everybody else who comes out here and races and has a good time.
10-4. Congratulations, man. And, you know, we'll see you next week, and go enjoy your victory.
Thank you. Take care.
Hey, Max, you got a copy there.
Hearing you loud and clear, mate.
Yeah, and this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is Max Davies, third place finisher. We don't have Jeff Wimmer on the chat as of yet, but boy, good job, Max. And I tell you, you know, you battle hard, and you know, you've been up there before and had some bad luck, and but you know, you came away with a very good finish here today.
I've had some terrible luck. I you know, was on the cards for a possible win at Atlanta a couple of weeks ago, and I'm just delighted to finally get on the podium and obviously get the chance to talk to you, dear sir.
Yeah, absolutely, man, and that's what I was referring to, and because yeah, man, I tell you, and it would have been much sweeter to be on that top step, but yeah, like you said, man, good to see you back up on that podium for sure, and a lot of good racing to go, and I'm sure you are looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, this is a great series, and you know, I know you give everybody the chance to give a, you know, thanks to everybody at the end of their stint when they speak to you, but the big thank you's got to go to Ria for this, because I was running this series last year in our debut season, and it was great then, and what her and Matt have done has been, and all the other admins, is just absolutely phenomenal. This was a great racetrack. It's great to drive these cars on the short ovals, and even for an Englishman who loves his NASCAR, to get the chance to compete at North Wilkesboro, it's like that circuit's unheard of over here. Yeah. Not for me, buddy. Not for me. I love it.
Yeah, I tell you, man, because you know, a lot of folks always saying, yeah, Formula One's not as popular in the States, and but you know, there's people all around the world love stock car racing, it seems, and you're proof of that. But definitely congratulations to you there, sir.
Yeah, thanks very much, mate. And yeah, it was a really good race. I'm looking forward to next week already. Absolutely,
and we'll see you next week. I don't see, it didn't look like Jeff Wimmer came in, so I guess we'll have to maybe try to catch up with him next week then. But good luck, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks very much, mate, and hopefully speak to you again. See you later, Tony.
Absolutely. Okay, folks. Well, that is going to do it, and boy, I tell you, that was an awesome race there. A lot of good battling going on. Let's take a look at the results here as we wind things down here. William Brown, your leader, with your winner. Jeff Wimmer second. Max Davies third. Albert Hewins fourth. Johnny Castle fifth. David Salter sixth. Shane Weldon Sr. finished seventh. Brian Chu eighth. Rhea Ferris ninth. Roland Landry finished in the 10th position. Then Michael Zuber 11th, Dean Weeks 12th, Ricky Montgomery 13th, David Corshane 14th, Ryan Sword 15th. Tommy Boy Taylor finished 16th position. Michael Lester 17th. Eddie Rivers finished in the 18th spot. And 19th, we've got Kenny Heath, 20th, Jason Ricketts, Eugene Thorne, 21st, 22nd, S. Daniel Wilkerson, Carl Rourke, 23rd, Poppy Jean Duda, 24th, 25th, we have Kevin Bowen, Ryan Jurek, 26th, 27th, Joe Archer, Nick Cannon in the 28th position, 29th, Phantom Martinez, Quentin Williams in 30th, 31st, Robbie Bice, 32nd, Chad Hitchcock, Mike W. Robinson, 33rd, 34th, Brian Treadwell. And folks, as always, we thank you for joining us here for tonight's race. And boy, I tell you, that was just an awesome race there. And we just want to wish you all a pleasant evening.